over New York. Help me welcome very talented PatCeasar!
How's everybody doing? All right. Heathrow. I used to live in Heathrow, Winter Park. How you guys? I used to live in Heathrow, Winter Park. Where's Winter Park, Florida?
That's near Orlando.
I used to live in Heathrow.
Oh, okay.
He's not that swift. It's like up 2 exits away. How's Norway? I've never been to Norway. And ladies, I want to say, you know what people tell me a lot? They tell me that I'm a white woman with a black woman mouth, but I don't get the same respect. Because you guys can give them that look, you know what I mean? My look, people go, Patty, are you going to throw up now? I don't have the power, you know what I mean? So how's everybody doing? Anybody married here? You guys are dating?
Yes.
Anybody married? Nobody's married? Nobody wants to admit, not too enthusiastic. Do you still give each other like sexy presents for for your anniversaries? Not anymore, huh? Oh, okay. Well, I just celebrated my wedding anniversary, and my husband, he was very enthusiastic, and we've been married a long time. He came running out of the shower, and he runs into the bedroom, and he says to me, I can't wait to give you your first present of the day. And he's just standing there like this. And I said, are you trying to pass last year's old wrinkly gift on me again? I am not falling for that. Man. But last year, the year before this, he was away on a business trip in Korea. And then I was thinking, it's okay, we're an old married couple. And then I decided I was going to surprise him. I decided to send him some sexting. Now, funny, from the looks on your faces, I thought you guys would be frightened at the thought of me naked. But you all look kind of curious. So I got his favorite negligee out from our honeymoon, which is perfect, because it only like half fits me now. You had to think about that. Then I took photos of what I think are still his favorite parts, and I sent them over. So I wait 24 hours, I don't hear anything. I'm like, shit, I hope I used the right country code. I hope I didn't send him to the guy from Winter Park, because that's why he just did not want to talk to me in the beginning. He didn't even want to look at me. So I checked the number, I sent it again, and finally I got a text back from my husband, and you know what it said? Who are you? And how did you get my wife's cell phone number, you fat, hairy bitch? Oh no, I love it when he talks dirty to me. Makes me feel so good. But I did look at those photos one day, and I said, you know what, I think it's time to get in shape. So my neighbor came over to my house this morning, and she's like, let's join Weight Watchers. And I said again, you guys have heard of that show, The Biggest Loser? Are you seen it on television, everybody? I don't know if they have it in Norway. I said to my friend, I said, I think we need you to bite the bullet. We're gonna produce our own show. We're gonna call it The Slowest Losers, Fat Housewives of New Jersey. And I joined a new gym in New Jersey, too. It's called LA Fitness in Clifton, New Jersey. Anybody belong? Nobody belongs. But I like this gym because usually I like the morning classes, because generally the women are like as big as me, if not bigger. Except for the other day, and I am not making this up. There's this like half-naked young lady right up front, blonde ponytail, 21, and this is what she was wearing. She had a spandex tank top on, hip hugger, bell-bottom sweatpants, and a diamond in her belly. And I said, all right, maybe God put her there. Maybe God put her there to remind us of how we used to look, and if we work hard enough, how we could look again. No, just a typical skinny bitch showing off. Well, lucky for her, before class, I had to have a little of that medical marijuana for the arthritis in my knees. This guy here knows what I'm talking about. Because otherwise, I contemplated waiting for her in the parking lot, jumping her, and force-feeding her Dunkin' Donuts. But no way I was going to share my lunch with that bitch. So I'm walking in the locker room this morning with my neighbor, my enthusiastic neighbor, and there's another one of these skinny bitches. And this one, she's blow-drying her hair in the mirror. Guys, but I don't think she had underwear on. I think she had like 3 Band-Aids. You know what I mean? And she's showing off her skinny little waist and her perky little boobs, and I'm like, that's it. This one I have to teach a lesson to. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to come out here, and I'm going to blow-dry my hair next door completely naked. This guy's been waiting for that all night. I mean, I think it's time that these ladies find out what they're gonna look like in 20 years. A real woman, right? With meat on her bones and a tattoo on her ass. This is fat bitch in menopause. So speaking of bitches and menopause, I think my husband since the Korea trip, he might be going through male menopause. He's been saying all kinds of weird stuff. He's Jewish. Any Jews here? Any Jewish people? Yeah. 2. Mazel tov. Well, on the Jewish New Year, for most of you don't know, it's in the fall. And on the morning of the Jewish New Year this fall, he wakes up and he suddenly tells me it's the year 5,774 or some such thing. I'm like, yeah, okay. And then he tells me that means we're going to have sex 5,774 times this year. I said, all right. Now, young man right here, does that sound like a good amount to you, sir? Yes? You sure? Great. No? Well, thanks for participating anyway. Because I actually told my husband he could pencil me in for 74. I'm going to have him call you for the rest. Although I'm not sure if he's a willing participant or not. But I don't want to give you guys the wrong idea, the young couple who may be married for a long time like me or not. Not that they're engaged yet. I'm getting them engaged ahead of time here. But I do love my husband. He still turns me on. But when you get older, what happens is you start to have aches and pains that you never had before. And I'd like to just explain myself. Like, for example, guys, if he gets on top, my back hurts. If I get on top, my knees hurt. I didn't smoke before. That was a problem. I should have smoked the marijuana first, right? Anyway, so my knees hurt. And so you know what we're down to, everybody? 4 sets of handicap bars in the shower. Oh, don't be sad now. Because the guys from Winter Park know what I mean, because I think they're handicap bar kind of guys, right?
They do it in the pool.
Oh, they do it in the pool. But see this young hot guy with the beard right here? I bet you he's still using a trapeze. And if I wasn't married, I would take a bottle of Advil and follow him home. What are you, like 2 blocks away? This is working out great tonight. I'm liking this. Anyway, some people, nobody's on vacation here, but I'm going to talk about vacation anyway. This summer, my husband and I went to Cape Cod because I'm originally from Massachusetts. And we went to the very tip of Cape Cod, which is called Provincetown. It used to be a very flamboyant area in the 70s, and now it's just gay, and that's okay. But we went to see some gay comedian friends at a comedy show, and I didn't know if it was going to be like too much gayness for him. But after the comedy show, we ended up going to one of those piano show tune bars with the Broadway tunes, and I'm like, well, this is harmless enough, right? Until my husband started to disappear to the men's room, a lot. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sicilian. If my husband cheated on me with another woman, like her, I would have to kill him, I would have to kill her, and I'd have to kill her entire family. But if my husband accidentally got a blowjob from some man in the men's room, now would that really be cheating, guys? Or would they just give me the night off? And my name is PatCeasar. That's my time. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great night. Thank you.